So, I just watched Sex Education and I was really happy to see Otis and Ruby together. One of the most fascinating things about this relationship is they are utterly opposed to each other. If you know Otis, he is kind, his ability to connect with everybody, and over the top, the ability to give amazing bits of advice to people in need, because of which this series happened. The Sex Education. Now, if you see Ruby, she is more kind of fashion oriented. She will follow what is on trending. She is obsessed with being popular in the school and she is an asshole.
What girls hate you, Ruby? All of them. I'm a bitch, Maeve. I'm a bitch to everyone.
Cold-hearted, who doesn't care about other feelings and doesn't feel any empathy towards others. So, as if you watch the series, you have known that they are together because they like having sex with each other. No feelings attached. But as the series progressed, we saw the softer and most vulnerable side of Ruby, which no one ever knew. And by having the insight into Ruby's personal life, we can understand why she is being so rude and why she wants to be popular in school. One of my misunderstandings about Ruby's personality is she has no feeling and Ruby kind of girl who don't value love, feelings, relationship and emotions. But by having the insight into her life and family condition, I came to know that why she never let anybody to have insight in her personal life. She thought to be cool, you have to live in a huge house and you have to be rich.
People assume I live in a big, fancy house, but I don't. Okay, so I don't invite people over.
She is so insecure about the cool image which she has created around the people, the coolest girl of the school and the hottest beautiful girl of the school. This is the reason she never let anybody in her personal life, and because of this, she never able to form a valuable connection with anybody. But all this changed when Otis insisted her to invite him to her house to meet her parents, and he wants to spend some time with her at her place. So she allows him to her house and introduces him to her parents and be able to know how much she is into him, as Ruby father says.
Which is why it's nice to see her happy since she's been dating you. Always going on about you. Otis this and Otis that.
Oh my god, Dad, shut up.
What? It's normal.
What we can understand here is Ruby never showed anybody her personal life before. Nobody insisted her to invite them to her house because before Otis, no one ever really cared about or wanted to know that who she is, what she values as a person. But as soon as Otis insists her to invite, she felt uncomfortable first, but she tells him the truth.
My house is shit.
Here Ruby has feelings for Otis. Before that, no one really asked about her or wanted to know her. After that, she fell in love with him, but the Otis has no intention to fall in love with Ruby because we all know Otis loved Maeve. But for Ruby, this caring nature is not common, and for Otis, this is normal for him. Besides that, he is a genuine person. He values people, relationships, friends, and their emotions. So, no one is wrong or right here. Everyone is right in their shoes. But still, we as viewers felt as heartbreaking and very emotional because we never expected that kind of reaction and soft nature from Ruby.